to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. What a matchup we have today. Momentum has been building each and every week, and now these two undefeated teams will square off. It's the UCF Knights and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Howie Rowe on the sideline.
Oklahoma State's head coach told me before the game he understands the importance of this game as a separator in the conference standings. With both teams undefeated, some games under their belt, this will be a great test for his team to see if they are on track to make it to the conference championship. He wants their total focus, their total composure, and their total attention today in this crucial conference matchup. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Knights headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Page. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Offense in a bunch formation. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
To the ground. He's got it again.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Young. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Quarterback making adjustments. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He sacked this defense all over him.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 78 yards down the field, and they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Running inside, it's Simon. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals spill out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. We got to do it again today.
It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. It's complete to the right. Turning it on. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
And man, it's nice to have a running back that you can do that. 3rd and inches, you're thinking run as it is, but you're not getting to the running back that way. He sneaks out of the backfield, throw him the football. He does the rest, picks up the big first down.
The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab. It's Simon. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
The Knights come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. To the air, it's Barnett. Escapes the pressure to his right. He wants it all. Touchdown, UCF! Makes the catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone.
And that's exactly how you draw up your opening drive. You want to get your quarterback comfortable, get him on script.
And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barnes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. Back to pass. He wants to take the top off. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. He might want another play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Looking to take a shot. Goes high to pull it in. Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. That's caught. It's Wade. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keeping it on on the ground inside. It's Simon. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Could not make his way to the corner. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force it.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. Gets rid of it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Simon. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Now on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Barnett looking to buy time. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric, he is dynamic, he'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
This place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Cowboys will use their 1st timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. The Knights will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. A low line drive and short kick. He'll haul it in right around the logo. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. wasting no time throwing on this drive. Dumps it off in the flats. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
He wants to change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he couldn't get rid of the football. Tried to buy a little time and then finally just said, well, let's run another play. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Looking to scramble. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Rolling, throwing, looking right. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Penn State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Nittany Lions, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. That is another solid victory for this team, who now gets to 5-1 on the season.
The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take...
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Knights peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. The run inside. It's Simon. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Reads it, fires complete. Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he drops it just. A little too slippery in the hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play. Ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Wants to throw again. Finds his tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the 1st down.
To the air, it's Barnett. Complete. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
You've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Snags a quick pass on the left. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
Quarterback making checks. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stacked. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep. Snags it down the right side. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And they can't make the connection.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Run inside. It's Hawkins. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. On the left side, here's Coleman. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Scrambling away. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Farmer.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
The shotgun on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Both of these teams off to great starts this season, trying to announce themselves as contenders, and only one can remain undefeated. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Two somewhat unexpected, undefeated teams, and only one will stay that way here in the final few moments. Using his legs, it's Simon. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, it's 4th and short, and you're sort of in no man's land at this point near midfield. I think if you're on offense here, you're going to have to go for it. You're going to have to show confidence in your guys to get it done and go get you the win.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the 4th quarter to get me the football back.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. 1st down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Cowboys. Rolled his way into the end zone. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Pulls it in. It's Wade. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Hey, the defense is going to give you those all day. We're late in the game now. They've got the big lead. Expect them to play big zone defense and try to keep the football in front of them. If you want to throw it short, they're just going to rally to the ball and just bleed this game out.
looking on the move. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I think at this point of the game, down 2 possessions, the passing game, you just have to be a little bit sharper. And they don't look like they're in rhythm. You saw it on that last third down. I think you got to go now if you're on offense on fourth down. The sense of urgency is cranking up, but you need to be more precise in the passing game.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Off the play fake. Under fire. Still looking. Fires on the move. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And that is a big-time play for the offense. The defense knew coming into this game they had to keep this guy bottled up and keep him in the pocket. That didn't happen there. He was able to buy time, extend the play. Receivers are in scramble drill mode. He finds a guy. He's accurate, off schedule, and the defense now has to do a much better job keeping this guy contained, or they are going to get lit up just like that.
Timeout called by the defense, just shy of the 2-minute mark. 2:02 remaining here. And now on second down for this offense. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. Second and long coming up. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Moving away from pressure. It's complete on the right side. He's out of bounds after a nice pickup. Did not get the first down, but that will take us to the 2-minute timeout. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They'll run play action, using his legs to buy some time. It's complete to the left. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And this is the kind of quarterback I want to build my offense around. I mean, guys that can scoot, extend plays. It makes the offensive line better, wide receivers better when you can do things like this and get completions down the field.
Got his man on the right. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To throw, it's Barnett. Dances away. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. He'll bring it out. It's Page. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. In front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Running inside. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turn.
And you thought for a second that is exactly what this offense wanted, right? Get the ball out of your own end zone. The running back gets it, gets some yards, but he coughs the football up on a horrible spot on the field. And now this defense is set up with great field position.
With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Moves around to clear up the vision. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Well, it's the 4th quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And this is it right here, game on the line. After that incompletion, 4th down, you've got to find a way to score a touchdown here on 4th and goal and give yourself a chance at the W.
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! And they've got the lead in the final minute. 3rd touchdown of the game. A 3rd of his season total. He now has 9 on the year.
Late in the game, as a coach, you're trying to find something that will work. And how about the big fella, the tight end, comes up huge. You needed a play, you found him, and he delivered.
And And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, but we've got less than a minute to go here. We've got to be more aggressive. We've got to take some shots and put some pressure on the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And what a way for this defense to end it. A pick as time runs out. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.